Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today we're going to do something a little different. I'm experimenting a little here, so this may be a one of a kind. We'll never do this again, but hey, this is what's going on. The Avengers Tower is taking too long, and I know it is. And the main reason is because it was spread among 4 tables, the parts were, and they were not organized in any sort of way. And so that made it take a lot longer than it should when it comes to building. And there's no reason to do that, because if you ever see my shop updates, you ever seen my Lego collection videos, you know I have a bunch of these cabinets like what's over there, and they're alphabetized and they're organized so I can find pieces readily available, which makes me wonder why I hadn't thought about doing this before. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to go ahead and organize and get it done as much as I can. And you know what? This is open mic. So whatever you want to talk about, I don't care if it's politics. I don't care if it's religion. I don't care if it's any taboo subject on this planet. You want to talk about it, you put it in the comments and we're going to talk about it, because I don't care anymore. Now, some stuff I may not be able to respond to just because YouTube's rules. I do have to put that caveat in there. But if it's not something that YouTube monitors, we'll talk about it. And we'll cuss and discuss. And I have a drinking problem. But anyway, that's my problem. Let me go ahead and switch cameras so you can see what I'm doing down here. Oh, well, it just went to the same. Oh, it's not even saying it's on. It's supposed to be on. You gotta love it. You put all this preparation work in, and something stupid like that, your equipment. It just doesn't want to go to that camera. Because whenever, yep, it won't switch the cameras. Oh boy. Hey John, how you doing? Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can't get this thing to quit malfunctioning. All right, let's try 2. John, I'm not sure if I can do another stream tonight. Me and Mrs. Chip got a lot going on right now. Nope, it's not going to switch to the other camera. It's just being here. Let me come right back. Okay, let's see if I can do it now. Nope. All right, we're stuck with one camera because this thing wants to be, I can't say certain words. Never mind. All right, so what I've got here is I've got all the black pieces, because in alphabetical order, that's the first one that comes up. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to put these in order of. We're going to alphabetize by color, then by part type. And I doubt we're going to get through all this today, so be expecting there to be another live stream that says part 2, or maybe even part 3 and 4. I don't know. All right. So me and Mrs. Chip, what have we been up to? We've been up to a bunch of no good. That's about the extent of everything that we do. No, I'm just kidding. Me and Miss Chip yesterday, we drove down to Ogden, and we tried to take care of a bunch of things that needed to be taken care of, and we got most of it done. Bought some drywall. I need some for the shop, and I need some for the basement. We got a cat who's destructive and likes to kind of dig into the insulation and pull it out. I have replaced said insulation before, and I do not want to have to do it. I have to do it again because of what he's done, but I don't want to have to do it again and again and again. So I bought some drywall to cover that spot, and that will be taken care of here shortly. Actually, that's going to be something I'm going to be doing later. Oh, he has a scratching post. He has 2 scratching posts. John, he needs his neck wrung. That's all I got to say. But yeah, we'll get that done. Hey, Miss Chip, we are missing antennas, black antennas, the really long ones. Oh, you got it right there. See, that's why I say something to her. She is my better half on most days. I'll have to qualify that. And she's only my better half on even days, and today's the 13th, so we're out of luck today.
It's Friday the 15th.
Yeah, it's even better. Yeah, it is Max. John, he's being rather hateful right now. I think he's partially mad that Spencer has left, but that is not my problem. Oh, we got a blank bag, even awesome. Yeah, I'm going to recycle these bags too, by the way. I'll just mix them in with my Bricklink orders, and they will get used, not thrown away. Yeah, I don't need that. Thank you. John says I might get the urge to build my F-22 again. It is Friday the 13th. Yes, I am not superstitious, by the way. I do understand a lot of people are. My mom is. And if I were to remind my mom that it's Friday the 13th, she'd probably wig out a little bit. But that's why I won't remind her. If I sent her a text message asking her how she's going to ward off the evil spirits today, we'd have quite the conversation that I don't really want to have. My mom was one of those that was scared of black cats around Halloween, and oh my gosh. It was something else, man. But, you know, I'm not really making fun of her. I mean, that's to each his own. You know, I mean, we all have our reasons for being who we are. I don't understand some people's reasons, but okay, here we go. All right, so I got a bunch of those. And John says, I was born on a 13th. Well, was it a Friday the 13th? Just out of curiosity. And if it was, best of luck to you. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I think it's July 13th.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to be doing a lot of this fumbling around for pieces because it's almost impossible to organize for a stream like this. But yeah, I just want to get these all together, guys. I want my build to go a lot faster. I really want to get the Avengers Tower done. It's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. It's only a big deal to me because I really want to get it done. I've got so many other things that I want to do for the channel. And I've just got too many irons in the fire. I can't start another project until I get some of my other projects done. And the projects are taking so long because me. I'm not blaming it on nobody. It's me. I would blame it on Mrs. Chip, but it doesn't do any good. Hey, Jazz is a Yankee player that has 13. he is turning out to be one of my favorite players. Awesome, dude. All right, well, let's use the first big drawer here. It's really neat. If you guys didn't know, you can go to on Bricklink, and actually I'll show my screen here for a second, just to kind of show you guys what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. So if you ever have a project like this and you want to get it done the most efficient way possible, you can head over to Bricklink and let's see. Let me show you what I did. Oh, wait, no. Present, share screen. Here we go. So you can actually head over to Bricklink. And when you go to Bricklink, you can type in, if you know the set number, you can do that. And I just typed in Avengers. And then I go over to the set tab. And the second one down is the set that I have. If I click on it, and it tells me there's 5,052 parts and 32 minifigures, quite a few parts. So I click on it, the parts section. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My internet's just whacked. I keep telling it, but yeah, the Wi-Fi says it's off. The Wi-Fi there says it's on. Sorry, but I don't know. And this is really frustrating because I did a lot to prepare for this live stream, and the equipment today is just not working. Anyway, yeah, you come here and you can organize it by color name, which is what I want. You can do it by item name. And if you do that, it changes the order of things to be, if it's all like arches, no matter the color. I don't like it. I like the color name. So I'm coming here, and you can see the first couple parts that we did are all right here. I'm on this step right here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing, but that's what you can do to do it as well. Hey, Jim, how you doing? All right. So I need those pieces. And those who are just joining me, what I'm doing is organizing a mess. I'm taking all the Avengers Tower pieces and I'm putting them in order of the color. So when I build, it's like really easy to build and it's organized. Because right now it's not. It's taking way too long, and I know it's taking too long. I would blame it on Miss Chip, but she's only been here a week, so she's not responsible.
How kind of you.
Yeah, it's very kind of me. I agree. Thanks for noticing. Oh, you guys probably want to see what I'm doing. Share stream out to X and Facebook and Truth. Well, thanks, John. I appreciate that always. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to get organized here. Or as they should say, get disorganized. And you got to listen to what I said slowly. Get disorganized, not disorganized. Dis as in this. All right. Of course, the cool thing is, the further along you get, the faster it goes because you have less pieces to go through. Which is why probably the reason that I'm only going to do a little bit of a live stream today, and then we'll pick another day and we'll keep going. So here's some pieces coming up. But yeah, like I said, this is open mic. So whatever you guys want to talk about, even subjects that are normally taboo, I'm willing to talk about. The only exception I have is if it's something that will get me banned off YouTube, I won't talk about it. But anything else, we can talk about it. So that includes religion. That includes politics. It includes anything. And Jim, I like your thinking. It's still Mrs. Chip's fault, he says.
Jim would say that.
He would say that, and he is saying that. I should stream on Instagram. I don't know how to do that, John. I should check and see if StreamYard. I'm sure StreamYard. Well, I'm not sure if it does or not, but I could check and see if it does let me. And if it does, yeah, because you never know. Oh man, I can't believe I just did that. I should have put it here. So I think I talked about this in my stream the other night, but I had a job interview this week. It was in a city that's only about 40 minutes from me, so it's commuting distance. And the interview went really well. So I mean, I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't tell you that I'm going to get the job or anything, but I really felt like the interview went really well. And I will say that I would be surprised if I don't get the job. It's an accounting position. Enzo's dreaming. He just low barked. And how's this for fun, Jim? Enzo slammed his head into the back door today again. Well, not again. The last time it was the shop. I mean, we don't need to talk about the fact that I was on the other side of the door opening and closing it, but I found 2 bags with the same piece in it. Has Mrs. Chip Roughhouse with Enzo playing? No, she hasn't. I don't think Enzo would take to that very well. He's just kind of, I mean, he's liking her a lot more than he did the last trip. The only thing is, I think we're pushing the limits right here of what he's doing, what he wants to do right now. Okay, I can't find the read our dishes, but okay, we'll just keep going. Leave a spot for it. Jim says he's brain damaged. I agree, he is brain damaged, just a little bit. He hit the door hard too. And it didn't help that I started playing that song Headstrong right afterwards. Okay, let's see. We got the axles. I know I saw those. Here we are. So tomorrow, my lug has a show at a veteran's home, retirement home. And it's really a car show, not a Lego show, but we were there last year and we showed up with our Lego cars, large and small, and there was quite the turnout actually. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. She doesn't give him belly rubs. Yeah, she does give him belly rubs. He'll accept those from anybody. He's not too picky about that. There we go. I like these little laptops. They're kind of one of my favorite pieces of Lego. Hey, Enzo, thanks for the dog here. He says, I got plenty of that to go around. Yeah, I'm hoping this year that I can display a couple of my big cars. I have the Ferrari, which is new. Well, new for this show, that is. I've had it just about a year. I think I got it right after the show. But I can't guarantee if it's put together correctly because that was one that Spencer asked me to build. So Spencer built it. I'm going to put all the blame on him. Okay, so it says I should have chairs, but I'm pretty sure I don't have chairs. So I had to grab extras. So... You know, I'm finding I don't need some of these pieces to be in here. Anybody heard any good jokes lately? See, that's the thing. You guys can share them in the chat, and I won't get in trouble for it. But there's a lot of jokes that I can't say that you guys could say in the chat. So, not that I'm trying to encourage you or anything, but I'm just saying. Here, I think what I'm going to do is grab a drawer and start throwing these in here. Okay, there we go. That should work out a little better. Well, let's see if Enzo will make an appearance. Enzo, come here. Yeah, I know. I woke you up. He's stretching. Good boy. How's my brain damaged doggy, huh? Yep, he's a German shepherd. Excuse me. I always get those two confused. Yeah, I actually thought this was going to get a little bit easier as I went along. I'm actually not finding anything. I was a little upset with myself last night because we went down to Ogden yesterday to grab some stuff like the drywall I was talking about earlier. And, well, I was supposed to pick up some stuff to refinish the front door with because I got a guy coming over tomorrow to do that. Well, I don't ask me why, because I don't know why. I totally forgot about it. And it wasn't until we were crossing the Idaho Utah border, which is only like 15 miles from home, that I realized that I'd forgotten to get the black lacquer that I wanted to put on the door, or have put on the door, I should say. So either I need to go in town and buy it from one of the little hardware stores here. We got 2 of them, and they're both overpriced. Or I've got to take my butt all the way out to Ogden again and go buy some more, or go buy some. BSG is the best. Which ones are you watching? What is BSG? Did you hear talk about? Oh, Battlestar Galactica. I'm not actually watching any. I've watched what I know to be the original one back in the, I want to say mid '90s. Might have been early '90s. That movie was kind of. I think I had to watch it a couple times before I fully understood what was going on. It's kind of an odd one at first, but I mean, you know, once you get used to it, it's all right. This is so weird. Like, I'm not finding a lot of my pieces. We must have skipped a bunch, Miss Chip. And John says 76 Lauren Green. I watched them all. So I was alternating episodes from Battlestar Galactica with Bonanza. That's an interesting mix. Yeah, dang, man, I can't remember. I mean, I know I've watched Bonanza, but gee, I think that's been a long time since I've watched that. Jim says, see, it is her fault. I agree. Everything is her fault. Everything. Even if it's not, it just is. We're going to do reverse psychology on that. Don't worry, she'll kill me later. Oh, here's one of the parts I said I couldn't find. Cool. "15 seasons of Bonanza." Wow, I didn't realize they did that much. And Jim, I think our mutual friend Rob, I think he liked Fantasy Island. That show, yeah. Okay. I know I saw this piece that I'm looking for. I remember Mrs. Chip hit me in the arm with it earlier. She claimed it was an accident, but I can say a lot about that. Exactly, Jim. The plane, that guy. Yes. Of course, Jim and I went and watched midget wrestling about a year and a half ago. For those who want to know, Mrs. Chip's foot's doing about the same, still hurting her. I keep telling her if she quit sticking it places, she'd be okay, but I can't control what she does. It's all relative. Oh, Max came to join us, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the Polaris Dawn space footage? No. Well, I think that the video you sent me of it taken off, right, John? I did watch that. Nope, wrong one. Okay. There we go. I'm really hoping by doing this will speed up the Avengers Tower build. Having it all organized. And John said, of course, it was a short match. Yeah, it was a short match. It was short-lived. And actually, I think the midget wrestling that Jim and I went to go see, it was fun. But actually, the best part for me was not the actual show itself. It was the guy next to us who was putting on a show, because I swear he thought it was real. He was yelling and telling the refs that he made a bad call, and he was more entertaining than the show was itself. I did think it was funny when they brought out the trash can. These little midgets are hitting each other with it. It was totally staged, obviously. Nope, I shared it and showed the astronaut outside the dragon egg. Oh, that is new. Okay, all right. You might get 1,000 containers. I actually have 1,000 containers. Despite what Mrs. Chip says, it was money well spent. I am going to get restarted back up on the Avengers Tower build as soon as I can. I'm hoping I might be making a run to Texas. In fact, it's most likely I will be making a run to Texas this week. Because Mrs. Chip does have a plane ticket, but we're probably going to be driving her back. Why? Because I'm a glutton for punishment. Not because of drive, being in the car with her 22 hours. That's the real problem.
Wow, thanks a lot.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime you need that reassurance, I'll gladly throw some your way. And she just about threw something at me. No, she didn't. I've just been having trouble sleeping. And it's all me. She slept fine. It was me that I always have trouble sleeping. And I'm really tired. I'm about to even take a nap right after this. So I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying, because I always get sidetracked here. There's a good chance I'll be driving to Texas this coming week, and if that happens, then obviously live streams and stuff are going to be put on hold for a week. If I do go, it's only to drop off some of Mrs. Chip's stuff that she wants there. So it's not going to be that long of a trip. Plus, she has to be at work, back to work anyway. So I'm not going to be able to spend much time with her. So it'll be basically a turn and burn. But there's a couple things like this wire shelf thing that she wants that I have brand new, still in the box. And to ship that would just cost more than what I spent on the whole entire thing. So we're talking about just driving that down to her along with a couple sewing machines, things that we don't trust shippers. Because if you ever seen the beginning of Ace Ventura, yeah, you don't want to trust. Yeah. Oh, there I go yawning there again. Hello, Phil. How you doing? Philip Watch. Is that what it is? Yeah, John says, oh, well, I missed a couple comments. John, drive it will be faster. Driving Mrs. Daisy. Yeah, right. Miss Daisy crazy. You guys remember Saturday Night Live and they had the skit about Toots, the driving cat? And his thing was he always went off the cliff and it was always the same car that was going off the cliff and having that horrible wreck, but everyone was still okay. Anyway, that's what driving Miss Daisy kind of reminds me of, is Toots, the driving cat. And John says she needs to come on the stream and give her a pile. Actually, she's off camera right now, sorting Lego for me so that I can keep going. She's a real trooper in more than one way.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Oh, wait a minute. How come these pieces are not in there? Did I skip something? I did not. Well, where do these pieces come from? Mrs. Chip, are you throwing in random pieces?
No.
Yeah, she is, guys.
Not everything that's listed is in here.
Yeah, I know I was in back pain all night because of the rain this morning. You know, I've been having back pain too, and that's just because when I did the city video the other day, I didn't pull the chair over, so I stood up the whole time on concrete, and I stood on the concrete for about 5 hours doing that video. And yeah, what's really sad is that when I edit it, you guys see like a 6-minute video and it took 5 hours. So anyway, yeah, my back really hurts from sitting on that concrete. And that's part of the reason I couldn't sleep very well. The other part is that Mrs. Chip, man, she snores.
I don't.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. We don't have much left at all. But I'm not really happy with this arrangement because there's pieces that are here that were supposed to be on this list and they're not. And I only have pieces from this set. I didn't mix anything else with this. John says he's dying for some coffee. Well, have some coffee, my friend. What's your favorite coffee to drink, John? You have a certain brand you're into? I mean, I'm going to tell you all Miss Chip's secrets. She likes adult beverages.
Somebody has to get adult around here.
No. To be an adult's not required. No, I don't agree with that.
That explains everything.
Okay, so we used up about 1.5 cabinets for this. Oh, I'm not done with that. But thank you. All right, like I said, guys, this was how old am I, Jim? Old enough to know better, but I do it anyway. That's always my answer to Miss Chip. And she doesn't have to like the answer. I don't care. Well, like I was saying earlier, this was just an experiment to see a few things curiosities that I had. So I appreciate you guys participating in that. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here because this is about all the energy I have for right now. But thank you for being here, guys and gals. Hit the like button if you would, subscribe, and be safe out there. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.